Mahaprabhu himself. That child Krishna, who, awakened by the sound of butter churning, stealthily enters the homes of the cowherd ladies, swiftly blows out the lamps with the breeze of his lotus mouth, and devours the fresh butter, may he kindly protect me. And then, introduction, even a totally unqualified person is not unfit to surrender. Even a totally unqualified person is not unfit to surrender. And the quote is from Jamunacharya. O Supreme Refuge, I am not religious. I do not know the nature of the soul, nor have I any devotion for your holy lotus feet. Therefore I am bereft. I am bereft of all good, and I am bereft of any other shelter. Such as I am, I surrender unto the dust of your lotus feet. And then the last verse 14, before where we start today. Introduction. The shelter of the Supreme Lord is awarded by His merciful glance. And also by Sri Jamunacharya, the verse, O Lord, spreading darkness in all directions, the clouds of ignorance are constantly raining multifarious calamities. I have lost my way in this storm of material suffering. O infallible Lord, kindly cast your glance upon me. Vishakari, could you slide over a pillow, yes, mat, kindly. Oh. Okay. Okay. Then table. Take this here. This here. This away. This here. Around the corner. This here. Okay. Hare. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vas Adi Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Heading into on Sunday, while we're on Appearance Day, appropriately, we're dealing with the so I'll announce this. So we're reading from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita by Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, translation and commentary by Srila Bhakti Swami Prabhupada. This is Adi Lila, chapter 5, which is the glories of Sri Nityananda Ram. We're on verse number 91. Or actually, we're on verse number 92. All right. Thank you. Etan Nabama Shlokar Arta Bibaran Dashama Shlokar Arta Shunadiyaman. I have thus explained the 9th verse, and now I shall explain the 10th. Please listen with minorly attention. Please listen with rapt attention. Srila Govinda Maharaj would say that. Please listen with minorly attention.
Like the Pavan, Janardan Maharaj.
Which that minorly attention means, please listen with all the attention of all your mind. Because it's saying here, Diyaman. Yashyam Shamsha Srila Garbhodashayi Yannabi Abjam Loka Sangatanalam Lokashrashtu Sutikadamu Dhatus Tam Sri Nityananda Ramam Prapadye. I offer my full obeisances unto the feet. Unto
I offer my full obeisances unto the feet of Sri Nityananda Ram, a partial part of whom is Garbhodakashayi Vishnu. From the navel of Garbhodakashayi, Vishnu sprouts the lotus that is the birthplace of Brahma, the engineer of the universe. The stem of that lotus is the resting place of the multitude of planets. In the Mahabharata, Shanti Parv, it is said that he who is Pradyumna is also Aniruddha. He is also the father of Brahma. That Garbhodakashayi Vishnu and Kshirodakashayi Vishnu are identical plenary expansions of Pradyumna, the original deity of Brahma, who is born from the lotus flower. It is Pradyumna who gives Brahma direction for cosmic management. A full description of Brahma's birth is given in Srimad Bhagavatam. Describing the features of the three Purushas, the Laghu Bhagavatamrita says that Garbhodakashayi Vishnu has a four-handed form, and when he himself enters the whole of the universe and lies down in the ocean of milk, he is known as Kshirodakashayi Vishnu, who is the super soul of all living entities, including the demigods. In the Sattvata Tantra, it is said that the third Purusha incarnation, Kshirodakashayi Vishnu, is situated as the super soul in everyone's heart. This Kshirodakashayi Vishnu is the expansion of Garbhodakashayi Vishnu, or pastimes. So his Garbhodakashayi Vishnu, he's entering into the universe. From him is coming the lotus flower, which is the birthplace of the engineer of the universe. And then, now when he enters into the Kshirodakashayi, when he enters into the whole of that universe, it says he himself enters the whole of the universe and lies down in the ocean of milk. Then, since he's also Garbhodakashayi Vishnu, he's copied to that new third universe, like going from one hard drive to another, and he then becomes Kshirodakashayi Vishnu. Okay,
that Pradyumna that Brahma is praying to, is that the original Pradyumna, or other Pradyumna have any idea?
I don't know. We only know of one Pradyumna now. If you're asking whether it's the original Pradyumna, then we will assume that he's the Pradyumna. So we'll just call him Pradyumna. We don't ask these questions.
And your example of the hard drives, this is the original avatar, now misused. They use this in all the children's games, don't they? They take on an avatar.
An avatar. Well, avatar is better than incarnation. The term avatar, you know, that word actually exists. Avatar, avatari, you know, at least that word exists. Incarnation means literally in the flesh, but there's no flesh about this. But of course, Seta Purushananta Brahmanda Srijya Saba Ande Praveshila Bahu Morte Hoya. After creating millions of universes, the first Purusha entered into each of them in a separate form as Sri Garbhodakashayi. So he's now Bitare Praveshidaki Sab Adakar Rohite Nahika Stana Korila Bichar. Entering the universe, he found only darkness, with no place in which to reside. Thus he began to consider. He's in the universe, there's nowhere, no place to reside. Nijanga Sweda Jana Korila Shrijan Sejale Koila Arda Brahmanda Baran. And then he created water from the perspiration of his own body, and with that water filled half the universe. Brahmanda Brahmana Panchashat Koti Yojan Ayama Vishtara Dui Hoi Eksam. The universe measures 500 million yojans. Its length and breadth are one and the same. Now, I'm sure people can start to calculate the size of the universe based on what they conceive to be a yoja. But, well, any calculation that they make or any comment they make, I'll just say, you have no idea what a yojan is. Jalibori Arda Taha Koila Nijabas Ara Arde Koila Choda Bhuvana Prakash. After filling half the universe with water, he made his own residence therein and manifested the 14 worlds in the other half. The 14 worlds are enumerated in Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th canto, 5th chapter. The upper planetary systems are Bhu, Bhuva, Sva, Mahajana, Tapa, and Satya. The lower planetary systems are Tala, Atala, Vitala, Nitala, Talatala, Mahatala, and Sutala. The lower planets as a whole are called Patala. Among the upper planetary systems, Bhu, Bhuva, and Sva, constitute Svargaloka, and the rest are called Martya. The entire universe is thus known as Triloka. Tahai Prakata Koila Vaikuntha Nijadam Sesha Shayana Jale Korila Vishram. Very nice explanation about the universes. How about the planetary systems? Nice. Tahai Prakata Koila Vaikuntha Nijadam Sesha Shayana Jale Korila Vishram. There he manifested Vaikuntha as his own abode and rested in the waters on the bed of Lord Sesha. Ananda Shayate Daha Korila Shayan Sahasra Mastaka Tara Sahasrabadan Sahasra Charanahasta Sahasranayan Sarvavatara Beads Jagat Karan. He lay there with Ananta as his bed. Lord Ananta is a divine serpent having thousands of heads, thousands of faces, thousands of eyes, and thousands of hands and feet. He is the seed of all incarnations and is the cause of the material world. Okay. In the reservoir of water first created by the perspiration of Garbhodakashayi Vishnu, the Lord lies on the Sesha plenary expansion of Vishnu, who is described in the Srimad Bhagavatam and in the 4 Vedas as follows. Sahasra, Shirsha, Purusha, Sahasraksha, Sahasrapat, Sabhumin, Vishvato, Ritva Yatishta Dashangulam. The Vishnu form, called Ananta Shayana, has thousands of hands and legs and thousands of eyes, and he is the active generator of all the incarnations within the material world. Taranabi Padma Hoite Utila Ek Padma Se Padme Hoila Brahmara Janma Sadma. From his navel grew a lotus flower, which became the birthplace of Lord Brahma. Se Padmanale Hoila Choda Bhuvan Teho Brahma Hoya Shrishti Korila Srijan. Within the stem of that lotus were the 14 worlds. Thus the Supreme Lord as Brahma created the entire creation. Vishnu Rupa Hoya Kore Jagat Palane Gunatita Vishnus Sparsha Nahi Maya Gune. And as Lord Vishnu, he maintains the entire world. Lord Vishnu, being beyond all material attributes, has no touch with the material qualities. Srila Baladev Vidyabhushan says that although Vishnu is the predominating deity, the quality of goodness in the material world, he is never affected by the quality of goodness, for he directs that quality simply by his supreme will. It is said that the living entities can derive all good fortune from the Lord simply by his will. In the Vamana Purana, it is said that the same Vishnu expands himself as Brahma and Shiva to direct the different qualities. Because Lord Vishnu expands the quality of goodness, he has the name Satvatanu. the multifarious incarnations of Kshirodakashayi Vishnu are known as Sattvatanu. Therefore, in all Vedic scriptures, Vishnu has been described as being free from all material qualities. In the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, it is said, Harer I Nirguna Sakshat Purusha Prakrite Para Sasarvadrig Upadrashta Tamba Jan Nirguno Bhavet. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Hari, is always uncontaminated by the molds of material nature, for he is beyond the material manifestation. He is the source of the knowledge of all the demigods, headed by Lord Brahma, and he is the witness of everything. Therefore, one who worships the Supreme Lord Vishnu also attains freedom from the contamination of material nature. One can attain freedom from the contamination of material nature by worshipping Vishnu, and therefore he is called Sattvatanu, as described above. Now, what we're doing with this is called ontology, or not called, but we should say, understand, this is ontological information. We're dealing with the expansions we're dealing with Sri Nityananda Prabhu and his glories. And his expansions are as Shankar Shan, and then from him the quadruple expansions twice, and the Purusha avatars, and we heard first of Karanadakashayi Vishnu, then now we're hearing about Garbhodakashayi Vishnu, and we're hearing all kinds of references from the Srimad Bhagavatam, commentaries of the Acharyas, and it's all very nice because we can understand through all this something of small portion of the glories of Sri Nityananda Rama, of Sri Nityananda Prabhu. All these are his divine expansions. So, then you can understand, that what is there in that person known as the Avadut of Nityananda, whose activities may be incomprehensible because of his divine nature that shows itself in unexpected ways. But behind all that, he is non-different from Balaram, whose appearance we will celebrate on Sunday, and through all these expansions coming from that Balaram, coming from that Nityananda Prabhu. Rudra Rupa Dori Kore Jagat Samhar Shrishti Stiti Pralaya Ichaya Jahar. Assuming the form of Rudra, he destroys the creation. Thus creation, maintenance, and dissolution are created by his will. Hiranyagarbha Antarjami Jagatkaran Jara Amsha Kore Virata Kopan. He is the super soul. Hiranyagarbha, the cause of the material world. The universal form is conceived as his expansion. Hena Narayana Jara Amshara Amsha Se Prabhu Nityananda Sarva Avatamsha. That Lord Narayan is a part of a plenary part of Lord Nityananda Balaram, who is the source of all incarnations. And what is we heard yesterday? What is the definition of a part of a plenary portion? What is that part called? We heard that term, I believe, yesterday or the day before. Somebody can say? Part of a plenary portion. No.
We're Vidinamsha, Jivasha, right?
So,
not Amsha.
No.
Something else.
A kala. Part of a plenary part as a kala. Okay. Dashama shlokararta koila vivaran ekadasha shlokararta shunadiyaman. I have thus explained the 10th verse. Now please listen to the meaning of the 11th verse. Now, remember that The glories of Lord Chaitanya were described in the first 6 verses. Then it says 5 verses of the glories of Sri Nityananda Prabhu. So now we've heard 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, and now I have thus explained the 10th verse. Now please listen to the meaning of the 11th verse with all your mind, with minorly attention. Okay. Yasham sham sham sha paratma kilanam poshta vishnur bhati dugdabdishai shonibarta yat kalasopyanantas tamshi nityananda ramam prapadye. Okay. Dugdabdishai. You all know the name for milk, right? Dood. But I don't know that this is related, but anyway, Dugdabdi. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the feet of Sri Nityananda Ram, whose secondary part is the Vishnu lying in the ocean of milk. That Kshirodakshayi Vishnu. That Kshirodakashayi Vishnu is the super soul of all living entities and the maintainer of all the universe. Seshanaga is his further subpart. Okay. Narayaner Nabinala Madhyate Dharani Dharanera Madhya Sapta Samudra Jagani. The material planets rest within the stem that grew from the lotus navel of Lord Narayan. Among these planets are 7 oceans. Taha Shirodadi Madhye Svedadvipanam Palayita Vishnu Tara Se Nijadam. There, in part of the ocean of milk, lies Svedadvip, the abode of the sustainer, Lord Vishnu. In the Siddhanta Shiromani, in astrological texts, the different oceans are described as follows. The ocean of salt, the ocean of milk, the ocean of curd. Now, curd would be, we would assume to be yogurt. The ocean of salt, the ocean of milk, the ocean of curd, the ocean of clarified butter, ghee, the ocean of sugarcane juice, the ocean of liquor. Now, what would be the ocean of liquor? What kind? We don't know what that is. And the ocean of sweet water. On the northern side of the ocean of salt is the ocean of milk, where Lord Kshirodakashayi Vishnu resides. He is worshipped there by demigods like Brahma. You don't have your reader, we could see, about these different oceans. Meanwhile, go on. Sakala Jivara Tiho Hoye Antarjami Jagat Palakatiho Jagatera Swami. Text number, that was on 1111. Sakala Jiva Tiho Hoye Antarjami Jagat Palakatiho Jagatera Swami. He is the super soul of all living entities. He maintains this material world, and he is its Lord. Okay. Jugaman Bantaridori Nana Avatar Dharma Samstapana Kore Adharma Samhar. In the ages and millenniums of Manu, he appears as different incarnations to establish the principles of real religion and vanquish the principles of irreligion. Devaganina Pai Jaharadarshan Shirodaka Tiri Jai Koranastavan. Unable to see him, the demigods go to the bank of the ocean of milk and offer prayers to him. Tabiyavatari Kore Jagatpalan Ananta Vaibhavatara Nahika Ganan. He then descends to maintain the material world. His unlimited opulences cannot be counted. Say Vishnu Hoy Jara Amsham Shera. Say Vishnu Hoy Jara Amsham Shera Amsha. Say Prabhu Nityananda Sarva Avatamsha. That Lord Vishnu is but a part of a plenary portion of Lord Nityananda, who is the source of all incarnations. Say Vishnu Sesha Rupe Dharana Dharani. Say Vishnu Sesha Rupe Dharana Dharani. Kaha Ache Mahishire Hena Nahijani. That same Lord Vishnu in the form of Lord Sesha holds the planets upon his heads, although he does not know where they are, for he cannot feel their existence upon his heads. Now this I find is very wonderful, that these planets are held on the heads of Lord Sesha, but he can't even feel them. But in the meantime, in the West, they show, what is it, Atlas holding up the world, but he's really struggling. But Lord Sesha doesn't even know they're there. You know, they're existing. Sahasras Vistirna Jara Fanaramanda Surya Chini Monigana Kore Jalama. As thousands of extended hoods are adorned with dazzling jewels surpassing the sun. Panchashat Koti Yojan Prithvi Vishtar Jara Ek Fane Rahe Sarashapa Akar. The universe, which measures 500 million yojans in diameter, rests on one of his hoods like a mustard seed. Setananda Sesha Bhaktavatar Ishwarera Seva Bina Nahi Janiar. That Ananta Sesha is the devotee incarnation of Godhead. He knows nothing but service to Lord Krishna. Srila Jiva Goswami in his Krishna Sandarbha has described Seshanaga as follows. Sri Anantadev has thousands of faces and is fully independent. Always ready to serve the Lord, he waits upon him constantly. Shankarshan is the first expansion of Vasudeva, and because he appears by his own will, he is called Swarat, fully independent. He is therefore infinite and transcendental to all limits of time and space. He himself appears as the thousand-headed Sesha. Sahasrabarane Kore Krishna Gunagan Nirabadi Gunagana Ananta Nahipan. With his thousands of mouths he sings the glories of Lord Krishna, but although he always sings in that way, he does not find an end to the qualities of the Lord. So do we have some description of the different oceans?
Well, a little bit. At least here it just lists them. It doesn't give any added detail about them.
All right, so
but related to what's given there is the ocean of liquor. That the name for it is the Madhya Samudra, which Madhya means a type of liquor or any sort of intoxicant. And I'm just recalling that in I'm pulling it up here, in an article of Srila Saraswati Thakur about the 4 regulative principles, what the places of Kali, then one of them is Pana, drinking. So when he writes about drinking, I translated this article a while ago, so I'm just pulling that up, and he mentions that drinking refers to what is called Madhya. And then he quotes some place that says there are standard in India 12 types of Madhya, or 12 types of liquor, which may be produced from, should you wish to know, sugar, grapes, breadfruits, dates, mahua, another fruit, jackfruit, cow plant, honey, wood apple, licorice, coconut, or rice.
All right.
So from which of these sources is that liquor derived to form this ocean? That I don't know.
No, this is from the divine realm. Now, okay, now it's just gonna. The only thing I question. I didn't see in India breadfruit, but I have seen in Puerto Rico. So, what have you seen breadfruit? No. All right, very interesting. And then other question: other oceans from the original verse. One said curd. Now, what is that curd referring to? Yogurt?
Yes, .e.
Okay.
Maharaj, are the oceans of salt in this plane extensions of that ocean?
We are not speculating.
I just wondering if it's anywhere.
No. We have a salt ocean here, but they're talking about the divine ocean. So, you know, this is on the planet Earth. Now, since Haridas Thakur, his body was bathed in the sea, we'll say, now the sea has become a place of pilgrimage. So we can consider there's an element of divinity, but as far as extensions of the original, of the Adi salt ocean, we cannot go that far as to say that. Okay, Sahasrabharane Kore Krishna Gunagan, Nirabadi Gunagan, Ananta Nahipan. With his thousands of mouths he sings, this is Seshanaga. With his thousands of mouths he sings the glories of Lord Krishna, but although he always sings in that way, he does not find an end to the qualities of the Lord. What is this? Now, there's a place near us in Calcutta, right? And what is the name of that place? That's Naga Bazaar. Mm-hmm. Now, is that Naga Bazaar named after?
It's Nagar Bazaar.
Oh, Nagar. Oh, I always thought it was Naga Bazaar, Snake Bazaar, but it's not. Nagar. Okay, very good. That clarifies that. He does not find an end. What about Naga Sankirtan?
Naga Sankirtan. I've never seen a Sankirtan performed by Nagas, but it sounds cool.
Is Naga? Well, then it's called Nagar. Is it called Nagar Sankirtan?
Nagar Sankirtan.
I thought it was Naga. I thought it was Naga Sankirtan. Snake Sankirtan.
It's Nagar.
I thought it was Snake Town, Snake Sankirtan. I'm very disappointed. Very, very disappointed. The devotees, when they go on Nagar Sankirtan, they're just snaking through one neighborhood after another. Sanakade Bhagavat Shune Charamukhe Bhagavaner Gunakohe Bashe Premasuke. The four Kumaras hear Srimad Bhagavatam from his lips, and they in turn repeat it in the transcendental bliss of love of God. Chatra Paduka Shaya Upadana Basan Arama Avasha Yagya Sutra Simasan. He serves Lord Krishna, assuming all the following forms: umbrella, slippers, bedding, pillow, garments, resting chair, residence, sacred thread, and throne. Etamurti Beda Kore, Krishna Seva Kore, Krishnera, Sheshata Paya, Sesha Namadari. He is thus called Lord Sesha, for he has attained the ultimate end of servitude to Krishna. He takes many forms for the service of Krishna, and thus he serves the Lord. Setananta Jara Kohe Ekkala Hena Prabhu Nityananda Ke Jane Tara Kela. That person of whom Lord Ananta is a kala, or part of a plenary part. That person of whom Lord Ananta is a kala, or part of a plenary part, is Lord Nityananda Prabhu, who therefore can know the pastimes of Lord Nityananda. Okay. Esa Brahmane Jane Nityananda Tattvasima Tahake Ananta Kohi Ki Taramahima. From these conclusions, we can know the limit of the truth of Lord Nityananda. But what glory is there in calling him Ananta? Atava Bhaktera Bhakya Mani Satyakori Sakala Sambhave Tate Jate Avatari. But I accept it as the truth because it has been said by devotees, since he is the source of all incarnations, everything is possible in him. So, obviously, someone is calling him Ananta. But Krishnadas Kaviraj's contention is that Nityananda Prabhu is Lord Balaram, and that is also the contention of well, actually, that's also the contention of Vrindavan Das Thakur. So, what is this? From there we can know the glories of Lord Nityananda. But what glory is there in calling him Ananta? So, do you want to explain that point?
Means that Nityananda's position is original to Ananta. Yeah. So, glorifying him as an avatar of Ananta doesn't really illuminate how glorious he is. To some extent it does, but not fully.
Yeah. And who says that?
Kaviraj Goswami just said that.
But
who calls him Ananta? There's places in Chaitanya Bhagavad where he's compared to or thought. There's some allusion like that, but whether Kaviraj Goswami is pointing at that or another thing, I'm not entirely sure.
Atva Bhaktera Bhaktya Mani Satya Kori Sakala Sambhave Tate Jate Avatari. But I accept it as the truth because it has been said by devotees, since he is the source of all incarnations or avatars, etc., everything is possible in him. Avatar, avatari, abeda jay chane, purve jay che, kanake keho, kaho, korimane. They know that there is no difference between the incarnation and the source of all incarnations. Previously, Lord Krishna was regarded in the light of different principles by different people. So, if you have the avatari, then you have all the avatars, no problem. Someone once calls him a particular avatar, but he's the avatari, then we know that that avatar is there also in him. So, just focusing on a different avatar, that's not necessarily, you can't say he's not that avatar because he's the avatari, and that avatar he may be seen as that avatar also. Keho kohe Krishna sakat Narayan, Keho kohe Krishna hoy sakat Vamana. Some said that Krishna was directly Lord Narayan, and some called him Lord Vamana Dev incarnate. Keho kohe Krishna Kirodashayi avatar Asambhava nahi satya bachana sabar. Some called Lord Krishna an incarnation of Lord Shirodakashayi. All these names are true, nothing is impossible. Krishna Jabi Avatare Sarvamsha Ashray Sarvamsha Ashitabi Krishnete Milai. When the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, appears, he is the shelter of all plenary parts. Thus at that time, all his plenary portions join in him. Jai Rupe Jani Se Taha Kohe Sakala Sambhave Krishna Kichu Mitya Nahe. In whatever form one knows the Lord, one speaks of him in that way, in this way. In this, there is no falsity, since everything is possible in Krishna. Ateva Shri Krishna Chaitanya Gosai Sarva Avatara Leela Kori Sabare Dekai. Therefore, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is exhibited to everyone all the pastimes of all the various incarnations. Erupe Nityananda Ananta Prakash Sebhave Kohimui Chaitanya Radash. Thus, Lord Nityananda has unlimited incarnations. In transcendental emotion, he calls himself a servant of Lord Chaitanya. Kabul Guru, Kabul Seka, Kabul Guru, Kabul Saka, Kabul Britya Leela, Purve Jena, Tina Bhave, Braje Koila Kela. Sometimes he serves Lord Chaitanya as his guru, sometimes as his friend, and sometimes as his servant, just as Lord Balaram played with Lord Krishna in these three different modes in Braja. Risha Hoya Krishna Sane Mata Mati Ran Kabu Krishna Kore Tara Para Sambahan playing like a bull. Lord Balaram fights with Krishna head to head, and sometimes Lord Krishna massages the feet of Lord Balaram. Apanake britya kore Krishna prabhujane, Krishna kalara kala apanake mane. He considers himself a servant and knows Krishna to be his master. Thus he regards himself as a fragment of his plenary portion. Vrishayamano nardanto yuyudate parasparam anukritya ritarjantums cheratu prakrito yata. Acting just like ordinary boys, they played like roaring bulls as they fought each other, and they imitated the calls of various animals. Vajit krida parishrantam gopot sango bharanam svayam vishramai yat yaryam bharasamva anadibi. Sometimes when Lord Krishna's elder brother, Lord Balaram, felt tired after playing and lay his head on the lap of a cowherd boy, Lord Krishna himself served him by massaging his feet. Kayamva kuta ayata daiviva nari utasuri prayo mayastu me bartur nanya mepi vimohini. Who is this mystic power, and where has she come from? Is she a demigod or a demoness? She must be the illusory energy of my master, Lord Krishna, for who else can bewilder me? The playful pastimes of the Lord cause suspicion in the mind of Lord Brahma, and therefore Lord Brahma detests Krishna's lordship, stole all the Lord's calves and cowherd boys with his own mystic power. Sri Krishna responded, however, by replacing all the calves and boys in the field. Lord Balaram's thoughts of astonishment at such wonderful retaliation are recorded in this verse. Yashangri Pankaja Rajo Kila Lokapalar Moli Utamar Dritam Upasita Tirta Tirtam Brahma Bhavolham Apiyasya Kala Kalaya Shrish Chodvahema Chiram Asya Nipasanam Kwa. What is the value of the throne to Lord Krishna? The masters of the various planetary systems accept the dust of his lotus feet on their crowned heads. That dust makes the holy places sacred, and even Lord Brahma, Lord Sesha, Lakshmi, and I myself, who are all portions of his plenary portion, eternally carry that dust on our heads. When the Kauravas, to flatter Baladev so that he would become their ally, spoke ill of Sri Krishna, Lord Balaram was angry and spoke this verse. Ekaleshvara Krishna arasabritya jare jaiche nachai se taiche kore nritya. Lord Krishna alone is the supreme controller, and all others are his servants. They dance as he makes them do so. Okay, I'm going to stop here. Tomorrow we will continue. Is that okay? And now we'll sing Hari Haraya. Okay, can you hand me those? Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Janardan Nama Garavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Nama Gopal Govinda Ram Sri Madhusudan Gopal Govinda Ram Sri Madhusudan Giridhari Gopinatha Marana Mohan Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Chandra Gadadhara Shiva Sari Gora Bhakta Vrinda Jai Rupa Sanatan Bhakta Raghuna Shri Jiva Gopala Bhakta Rasa Raghuna Jai Gosai Gauri Charana Bhana Jai Vignana Shabishna Pura Jai Gosai Jar Mui Darana Sabar Pada Renu Mora Panchagra Kare Charana Sevi Bhakta Sanema Janame Janame More Abhila Jai Gosai Jabe Bhaje Koilama Asabar Pada Renu Mora Panchaga Kare Charana Sevi Bhakta Sanema Janame Janame More Amena Jai Gosai Jabe Bhaje Koilama Radha Krishna Nitya Lila Korila Prakam Jai Saparikara Shri Guru Guranga Radha Giridhari Ju ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnu Pad Paramanda Bharabrajakacharya Ashtatara Sada Shri Srimad Srila Bhakti Nirmala Maharaj ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnu Pad Paramanda Bharabrajakacharya Ashtatara Sada Shri Srimad Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnu Pad Paramahansa Paravajakacharya Ashtatara Sadashri Srimad Srila Bhakti Rakshidhar Dev Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Jai Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Vaishnava Sarva Bhoma Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj ki Jai. Rupanula Guru Varga ki Jai. Namachari Srila Haridas Thakur ki Jai. Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jiva Gopal Bhatta Das Raghunath Shad Goswami Prabhu ki Jai. Premsi Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Harshi Vasudeva Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki Jai. Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu ki Jai. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki Jai. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur ki Jai. Shri Chaitanya Bhagavat ki Jai. Narottam Srinivas Shamananda Prabhu ki Jai. Vishvabharinya Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki Jai. Sri Navadip Dham ki Jai. Sri Mayapur ki Jai. Saparshada Sri Nityananda Prabhu ki Jai. Saparshada Sri Mahaprabhu ki Jai. Sri Golandvip ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat ki Jai. London Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat ki Jai. Kanga Devi ki Jai. Tulasi Maharani ki Jai. Bhakti Devi ki Jai. Sri Vrindavan Dham ki Jai. Sri Radha Krishna Gopi Govardhan Sham Guna Radha Kunda Kalandiya Muraju ki Jai. Sri Purushottama Dham ki Jai. Baladev Subhadra Jagannath Ju ki Jai. Bhakti Vigna Vinashaya Sri Nrsimha ki Jai. Bhakta Pravada Sri Prahlad Maharaj ki Jai. Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda ki Jai. Sri Harinam Sankirtan ki Jai. God Premanande!
Jai Shri Bhakti Pavan Janardan first.
Jai.
Because Bhakti Vigna Yasuna Jai.
Dayomi Tai, Dayomi Tai, Dayomi Tai, Dayomi Tai, Dayomi Tai, Dayomi Tai, Dayomi.
Rolls up at the end.